Hello, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to episode number 2 of Going Medieval, Season 2. Today, monitoring some blossoming relationships between our settlers. We're all here having a great time. Hopefully, everybody gets along. Today, and day 4, we will begin the food cellar construction. Very important to get your food and temperature-sensitive items underground. We got to focus on our leisure activities as well. Again, we got to monitor those settler relationships, see what's cooking, and see what tea we can find. And we also might be welcoming a merchant today, as I believe it is morning of day 4. Yep. Isabel and Edward have just woken up. Isabel says she's got the thumbs up going. And how's she looking? Good on sleep, 99%. That's what we like to see. Mood is bad dream. Okay, so she had one of those dreams where your teeth fall out. And you spend ages, one of those dreams where your teeth fall out. So, you know, one of those dreams that typically happens. And you spend ages looking for them, then you realize you're at the market. Stark naked, expires in 5.5 hours. So she's got about 5.5 hours before she'll get over that. So I'm sorry that happened, Isabel. Must have been her deprived entertainment mood modifier. So we'll fix that here in a minute. But you can see slept in shared quarters is a +1. Eating a nice meal is great. Fortunately for us, she has low expectations. She's not expecting me to do a lot for her right now. But that 2 times passionately did something is a great modifier. And you can see when this goes, I think it'll refresh the expiration. I'm not sure if it does it every time. Let's see if it does it. Yeah, see, it expires in 4 hours, 3 hours. Let's see if it resets. I guess not. It probably reset once that goes away, and then she does it again, is what I'm guessing. So I wasn't quite sure how that works. If it reset as she did it again, or if we have to wait till this expires and then she does more research that it resets. Cool. Well, that's fine because she's got construction and intellectual passionate skills, so, and she's got the initial optimism because we just got here and we can't expect much. But yeah, bad dream. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, yeah. Edward had a delicious dream. The most sumptuous, solicit banquet was laid before me in my dream last night. I could eat forever. My appetite was infinite. And if you saw in the first episode, Edward is a gobbler, so that does make sense. Checks out. One thing I didn't talk about, religious alignment. Edward is a devout oak brethren. Although his faith was slightly decreased by Isabel, which is interesting. Actually, that's very interesting because Isabel's just practicing Oath Brethren, so she's not even a restitutionist. They're on the same side. She just doesn't believe as strongly. And she is manipulating Edward into becoming less of an Oak Brethren, which is interesting. It's not okay. We're actually all Oak Brethrens, which is beautiful because then we don't have to build the restitutionist shrine, at least not yet. So we're going to put this guy just literally, I don't care where it goes right now. We're going to put it right here next to all of our local, right next to the dung pile. That's perfect. So you can pray with a fresh smell of dung. Can't wait for that. So we'll put that in there. We need a backgammon table. We'll put that over here next to our main building. Just, I mean, you could put the backgammon, we could put the backgammon table way up here if we wanted to, right? But that would be stupid because then they'd have to run all the way to the top of the mountain just to play a game of backgammon. So we'll put everything close by, and as we're doing that, Rosa is about to finish. Oh, well, she's still got a little ways to go. But she's going to finish mining there, and then we can build a staircase going down this way, which would be perfect for our little cellar. How's Rosa doing? Yeah, deprived of entertainment and religious activities. That's fine. We will fix that very soon. In terms of social, couple pleasant conversations with Edward. Very good pleasant conversations with Isabel. That's great. Small talk. So Edward and Isabel engaging in a little small talk. Maybe Edward threw out a pickup line on her. A little medieval pickup line, and she liked that. And then, yeah, good small talk going on. Pleasant conversation. Yeah, that's Edward. Yeah, wonderful conversation, says Edward. That must have went very well. According to this. So Edward and Isabel got a little chemistry brewing. We'll see how that goes. And here you can see all the stats, which he's really lacking on food, but they'll eat once they're hungry. You can see in their inventory, he's carrying around a nice little roasted meat in his pouch. We could force him to eat right now if we wanted to. Sometimes that's nice before a battle if you want them to eat, like just now, so that way they're not going to be hungry as soon as they're done, or in the middle of the fight. And then the simple healing kit as well. He's going to carry that around. Oh, Edward, come on now, bud. You've ruined the harvest, as I was talking a lot of good about you. Yeah, we need some botany skills. Oh, please don't ruin this harvest, Edward. We need that flax. We need the flax seed badly. Um, what was I looking at? I don't know what I was looking at, but anyway, yeah, it seems like Edward and Isabel seem to have something going, which is great. There you go, good job. We can get some flax, at least the zone planted. We will need a lot of this, and I'm kind of running out of space. I guess we could put it over here by our goats. We'll just do a 6x2 for now. That's fine. We got limestone right there. Can't grow there anyway. All right, cool. So Edward is going to be chopping down trees once he's done harvesting and growing crops. There's another one over here. Let's go ahead and mark that, even though it's only one. But yeah, day 4. I think we'll be expecting a merchant today, potentially. Oh, right on cue. I'm man, good timing. So where's the merchant at? Ellen is way up here. Ellen brought a chicken. We could buy her chicken, although I have a problem keeping chickens alive this early in the game. They usually die instantly. I don't know what happens, but my chickens always get attacked if I trade for one this early. I just don't have enough. You can keep them safe with light sources and torches and all that good stuff. We never fixed this wall. Man, I'm looking like an amateur here for my merchant. Let me fix that wall so she doesn't see that. So we could have somebody come run over here and trade with her, but she's in the middle of this hill and she's got to run down it. So instead of us running up the hill, let's just wait for her to come to us. Now, we don't have a merchant stall, I think. Oh, no, we could build that. We could build that now, but I'm not going to worry about it. She'll just probably come right through our front door, which is fine. Our chicken's kind of lagging behind a little bit. But it is a domestic animal. Is it a domestic? Yeah, it is a domestic animal. Makes sense. I mean, we could trade for the chicken, but I probably have more stuff that I will be wanting to buy from her. Like, I'll probably be wanting to buy apple saplings and maybe more flax seeds, beets, carrots, stuff like that. I'm actually going to build a few red currant shrubs down here as well. We'll do that. Perfect. So again, this garden is just temporary. I mean, we'll kind of rearrange. And eventually, like, we'll probably build more red currant, like, around our kitchen and where we put our brewing stations or fermenting workshops, workbenches, whatever you want to call them. Cool. So Edward is eating right there next to the door. It's a great spot for eating, Edward. Good job. Where's our merchant? How far away are you? Let's just speed it up until they get here. What do we know about Ellen Williams? She is the beard. I don't know how to say that, so it's right there if you want to read it. Now, we can't steal this person. She's got the early bird perk, which does come with her chicken. Limitless. I don't really care about all this stuff, but yeah, so we're friendly with them. Let's see who has the best speechcraft. Isabel is 13. Rosa doesn't know how to talk to people. Edward knows how to say hi, and that's about it. So, Isabel, will you come over here? No. Will you come over here and barter with Miss Ellen? I don't know what happened. Oh, there's her chicken. I could buy the chicken, but I don't really want to right now. I think that would be kind of worthless because we have an apple sapling. We need to get that. We have beet seeds. Nice. Now, I don't have... Let's just buy maybe 6 of those. We'll buy 6 carrots as well. Oh, we can buy some flax. Let's get like 10 of those. I think beets require a higher botany skill to grow, so I can't really do that now. What else you got? You got some mead. We'll buy some mead because we're gonna run out of alcohol content. What can we give Ellen? We're acquiring quite a lot here. We can give her, let's see. She can only hold 75 kilograms, so I don't want to give her like a ridiculous amount of stuff. Like the deer carcass is like 80, I think. So yeah, we can't do that. I don't want to do that anyway. We could give her like a bunch of hay. Well, that's actually quite a bit. We could give her probably just some stew. We'll get a lot more meals going. I'll probably just give her a lot of those. Maybe enough hay to reach the threshold of storage. That should do, and we'll give her a little profit, or we'll profit from her a little bit. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's fine. I really just wanted the apple sapling just so we can get some apple trees growing. I'm playing on the decorative mod, by the way, so that's why you see some decorative plants and all this fun stuff. Might get into that eventually, but we got an apple sapling we can plant. I'm gonna just throw this guy over here. This seems to be where all of our stuff is gonna be growing, so we'll put it right there. So these will spread a little bit. They'll probably spread around the dirt here. We can actually allow that. Cut down that tree just to make sure we get enough space for it. Cool. All right. Oh, look at that. Edward and Isabel are now friends. Wonderful. The reason, pleasant conversation, and very good job, Edward. He's doing pretty good about training those goats. That 25 skill level is helping very much. Looks like he's gonna go join Rosa for a game of backgammon. But yeah, I love that. So they seem to be getting along very well. Edward was keen to talk about forbearance and kindness with Isabel, who appeared interested. Very nice. So we'll see who wins this game of backgammon. Be a good screenshot right here, maybe. Oh lord. Take a good screenshot of the backgammon game, kind of like that for a thumbnail. Right there, get all settlers in it. Then you can take screenshots with this button up here. It's saved to default location in your app data folder. Just like getting that for YouTube. Isabel indulged in some light banter about the best fishing spots. Edward seemed hopeful, so they're getting along pretty well. They're yeah, wonderful conversation, small talk. That's probably from pleasant conversation. Not really feeling Rosa right now, and they're currently in an intense game. I'm actually not sure who's winning. But yeah, Rosa is on night shift, so she's just on her lunch break right now. Edward's about to go to bed. So they are on different shifts. So maybe that's kind of part of it. This is the longest backgammon game, guys. We're just showing off for Ellen right here. Like, Ellen needs to join in this. You guys are really going at it right now. There you go. Alright, well, I don't know who won. Anybody win? Oh, more fleas and ticks. Great, great. Fantastic. Well, we gotta figure that out. Our cat's not doing a very good job of that. It's really just focused on the chicken at the moment. That's alright. So let's go in here. There's a couple things we need to do. Actually, we're on day 4 already. So yeah, what was my agenda for day 4? Yeah, we need to begin food cellar construction, which we did do. We kind of mined it out a little bit, but I got a little distracted with a bunch of stuff. We did build the leisure activities, so that's done. That's done. Well, that wasn't really anything we wanted to do. And then welcoming a merchant, we've done that. Day 5, life in the mines. So we're going to start mining a bunch of stuff. We need to research furniture, and we're going to maximize our settler happiness today, day 5. Cool. So let's go over here. We actually need to build a stairway down here. We can do that. And the way we're going to do this, let me think about this, actually. I'm going to mine one more out, actually. Oh, Lord. Let's mine one more out because this is going to be a basement. I'm going to leave one space right there. So we'll go do that, and then what I'm going to do is actually mine, not that one, but that one. So what you want to do here, if you build a stairway down and then mine this piece right there, well, they're not going to be able to access that. You're going to have to build like a walkway across for them to get that piece and then that piece. So you want to start at the very far back and then work your way inward so you can build a 3-wide staircase going down, if that makes sense. So Rosa's going to come. No, it looks like Rosa's the only one awake right now, so she's going to be doing all this while we're just chilling. But yeah, this is going to be the future for our cellar, for food storage and all that good stuff. One thing I wanted to check, how are these deer doing? Rot in 24 days, but it's cold right now, so they're 55% fresh, and we've got 19 meat, 18 roasted meals. 18's fine for right now. Hey, someone needs to come over here and get that. How much, what are we doing on Chronicles? We need 2 more Chronicles to unlock furniture, so we'll get that done in day 5. Cool, yeah, so everything's kind of going at a pretty good pace right now. You see Rosa is writing. Okay, Rosa, I don't need you to do that. Hold on, Rosa. Rosa? Come back over here. I want you to mine this piece of limestone. So she'll come over here and do that as soon as she's done writing. Kind of lonely working in the night right now with only 3 settlers by Rosa, but, you know, at least she's having fun. Let me. I thought I sped it up. Let me speed it up a little bit. There we go. Rosa hauling the stock. What are you doing, Rosa? Why are you hauling the Chronicle in there? I guess we have maxed out the storage. Oh, we put 25 in there already. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. All right, well, we'll fix that in just a minute. We just need one more, and then we can put some wall bookshelves in. So here you go. This is what I'm talking about. She's going to go mine this one. And then once she's done mining that one, I'm going to have her mine that one, and then we'll build a stairway going down in that direction. And then this way is going to be a basement area here. Cool. Yeah, so she's going to do that, and then once she's done, we'll build a staircase going down that way. In the old days, they used to be particular about the ores, like, and where stuff was placed. But now it really doesn't matter. They'll kind of shift around on their own. They'll move up here, over here. It doesn't really matter. So let's get that wooden staircase built like that. And then we'll come down here, and we got to figure this out because it's going to go to this level right here. This is going down. So we're on level... What are we on? It was level 4 right here. We're going down level 3 right there. And then we were going to go all the way down actually to level 2. So we need to mine that out. That out and that out. And then we're going to go this way. And that way. And build little corridors kind of like that. So, hold on, I messed that up. Or, no, not hunt. We're going to build a mine going that way and then kind of build corridors this way for storage. That's how we're going to get started with it. Cool. So, yeah, day 5, we do need to build up our defenses. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Isabel, I'd rather her go ahead and research, especially furniture. Let's get that going. And she will now build, or we'll tell her to build these bookshelves, which looks stupid. But, again, this is temporary storage. I don't really care what it looks like right now. We're just kind of building in with the landscape just to make things a little easier. When you only have 3 settlers, it's hard to I mean, it's not hard, but it just takes a while to get started. Dude, Edward, can you give her some privacy, dude? Like, what are you doing? Really eating right behind her. I don't know, Edward. That looked a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. There's rats in the store. What is our cat doing? Is our cat not taking care of those rats? Rover's savoured in little conversations about charitable actions with Rosa, so that's nice. So Rosa and Isabella seem to be getting along. But yeah, this is the most interesting one right here. Yeah, they don't really like each other. Just a couple of pleasant conversations. But they're on different tasks. Rosa's away in the mines while Edward is just working with food and stuff. Very different people, I must say. So yeah, anyway, what I was gonna do here, it's a little warmer. You see, it's like 17 degrees on this roof right here. The shade actually really, it's cool how the shade makes a difference. So we put this here in the shade, so it's actually a big difference in temperature there. But inside here, it's 12.6. This thing is gonna rot in 3 days. If it gets over 14 degrees, it's even quicker. So we kind of want to manage that. We got 3 left, so let's go cook another one. Yeah, just because I want to go ahead and get those cooked up. You don't want to just leave those here forever. I'm actually going to cook 2 of them. And then we'll wait a minute on that last one so we don't have too much raw meat just laying around. Cool, yeah, so things are looking pretty good. So we're on pace for researching. I think we're going to go preserving food second, just so we can do the shelves for extra storage. It's not totally necessary, like, right away, but I think I want to go ahead and do it. Fermenting is a good one, so you can go ahead and get started in some fermentation process for more drinks, because we have 15 ale and 2 mead. But if you look at our ale, it's going to rot in 10 days. It's not looking too good in here. The mead, at least, the mead's going to last a little longer, but we're going to run out of that stuff pretty soon if we're not careful. So, look at all this barley. It's getting stunted, but whatever. We'll just mark all these to go ahead and... Is that maxed out? Oh, yeah, it is. I just wasn't... Couldn't see it. Let's go ahead and get all those herbs harvested as well. Cool. So day 5 is upon us, and we're about halfway through. Rosa is probably the only one that's going to be mining down here. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna put a door right here to help with. Oh, there we go. We have a library. Perfect. I'm gonna put a door there to kind of help with the insulation a little bit. So yeah, now if you remember, this was at 80 at one point. And inside it's 110, but now it's at 132 because it's in a library. So that's much better than 80. Just being outside, especially if it was raining right now, which it is. Okay, here, this is a problem. What are you doing? Did we plant that red currant? Okay, we did plant the red currant. Good, good, good. We planted the red currant. Someone needs to cut that shrub down so we can plant that last flax seed. But we do have some here. Stunted, though. My dog's in the camera. We got a bunch of stuff growing in our goat pasture here. Well, they got hay to eat, and they can chill under here at night. They like to sleep under cover. Okay, what are these foxes are eating my red currant, man? What are y'all doing up here? Well, we're not worried about the foxes, but man, isn't this just like an absolutely beautiful settlement with just the waterfalls, man? Especially up here. Oh lord, I absolutely love the waterfalls going all the way down from the top. And then it just rolls into the trees and then down again to the low level ground here. So we are going to be kind of low to the ground, but we'll be building up. You know, we're building a castle, so we're going to build 3-4 layers up. So that's why I kind of like starting on the low point. And then it's also great because our food storage is down here low, where it's a lot colder. So Rosa's now sleeping. Edward is working on food. As soon as we can get some of those busted out, we could have multiple people mine at the same time if we wanted to. But for now, I think that's fine. We really just need to get focused on researching. So we're going to speed it up a little bit and get into day 6, I think. All right, we're approaching day 6, just kind of wrapping up on a quick speed in the night of day 5. But for the agenda and the goals on day 6, we do need to build up some defenses, and we're probably going to be preparing for a new settler. They usually arrive around day 7. So that'll be in the next episode. But yeah, we need to build up some Merlons and build some structure for our settlers to take cover when some people start attacking us. So we'll focus on that, and then we need to probably build another bed now, just so we don't forget, so a new settler has somewhere to sleep. And we'll also go and research food storage. So our boy Edward is, look, he's sleeping right next to Isabel as soon as the autosave is done. Man, they like 93, man. They're looking pretty good here. Light banner about jousting. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. So I mean, I don't know. Like, I think you can go here. Where is it? Stats. Oh no, that's not where. Sometimes you can go here and you can see like more details. I mean, it's pretty early on. You look at the full log, and there's just all kinds of stuff going on. But yeah, they seem to like each other. They're getting along very well, and they do sleep right next to each other. That probably helps. But for now, yeah, we need to build up our defenses. We're going to come here to the wooden Merlons, and we're going to put some like this. How do I want to do this? Like just there, maybe? Yeah, we'll do 4 wide. No, I didn't. No. Hold on. It's not what I wanted. I want to start here and go that way. There we go. Start there and go that way. Oh, I right-clicked. Start there. Now, you can do these with limestone, but we don't really have... I mean, we have limestone laying around, but I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste our limestone on this. I'm just going to go all the way around because I don't know what angle any attackers may come from, and this just kind of gets us covered in all 4 corners. Edward is ruined harvest. He doesn't really know what he's doing. That's great. We'll fix these once they build them, with the alignment and everything. But yeah, we're in day 6. So day 6 really now. Oh yeah, you know what? I said I was gonna build another bed before I forget. Yeah, we do have hay beds now, but it says we don't have enough hay in our storage area, which we can go grab some. I'm gonna do the. Should we put the new settler right? Maybe let's give him a space. Do we want to put the new settler right next to everybody? I think everybody just needs to be comfortable. We're gonna put the new settler right there. Once they arrive, it'll probably be day 7. It's usually day 7 when you get the new settler. It says we don't have any hay, but fortunately there's a lot of tall grass just sitting right there, and the barley does give us hay as well, but it's probably all in here. Cool. So Edward will get on that once. Look at all this meat just sitting out here, guys. We don't want this meat here. We don't want that out here either. That out here either. Can you somebody come haul that? Probably be Rosa. I think I put her urgent haul. It's still on number 1. That's fine. So yeah, Rosa's down here digging away, and we now have at least a little space in our mine here, so we can start putting some storage in. Once we get that researched. And what are we doing here? Oh yeah, Isabel's doing construction. How are we doing? We need 12 more chronicles for preserving food, so I don't know if we'll get that done. Look at that, plus 9-7. I don't know if we'll get that done today. Socializing is at 98 there. Her mood is at 99. We're pretty good. The only thing dragging her down is that she's hungry, but she should eat whenever she is hungry, so that's not really my fault, Isabel. Edward, how you doing over here, bud? Drank some good ale. Very good. Oh, he had a night terror. Paralyzed as the water rose about me. I knew I was going to drown in the dark. Something squatted on my chest, laughing. I woke up gasping for breath. Man, I'm sorry, Edward. You slept right next to Isabel. I don't really know what to tell you there, dude. I mean, he's a little tipsy. Nice. He's tipsy at 8 a.m. in the morning, so that's good. I mean, you know what? If you had a night terror, at least drink some alcohol. That's good. That's good for you, bud. Cool. Yeah. So, drank good ale. That helped with him a little bit. Isabel seemed fine. Don't see any issues with her sleeping. Rosa is a little... Rosa's in a confined space. I'm sorry about that, Rosa, but you are passionate about it. You are passionate about what you do, so the only way to get in a non-confined space is to do this and mine out. So, it's just cool. I just love seeing all the little details in this game. We're really going to get interactive with our settlers, and yeah, she doesn't like that. But you know what? Mood is all pretty good, man. 99% Rosa. Edward is maxed out. No, yeah, is that Edward? Edward is maxed out even with his night terror. Very nice, Edward. Very nice. So is Isabel. So we're doing great on the mood, and I'm just playing on normal difficulty, nothing insane. Because I think if I was doing this on a higher difficulty and recording on YouTube, I would just lose everything completely. I'm not a pro at this game at all by any means. I just like to have a lot of fun with it, and I think anybody that hasn't seen this game before or played it before, if you just like my YouTube videos and you're watching all the way through, first of all, I do appreciate it. I don't expect anyone to watch all these, but for me, I mean, well, everybody's, you know, if you're a high school student, college student, everybody's busy. If you're a kid, you know, say hi. I don't even know what generation we're on now. If you're like 14 years old, I don't even know what generation you are, but if you're, you know, adult like me, you got a full-time job and may do a couple things or at least one thing on the side, and I just don't have as much time to edit videos, you know, so I kind of just like to do this format, make things go kind of as quick as I can, but also thorough and just, you know, just a nice let's play with some helpful tips and tutorials and maybe helpful things of what not to do. I don't know, man. Like if you got 100,000 hours in this game, not 100, but 100 to 1,000 hours in this game, you might know more than me about it. So yeah, let me know what I'm doing wrong, or feel free to provide some suggestions or some feedback. I do appreciate that, obviously. But yeah, we're kind of just chilling right now, waiting for things to get done. The beauty, I will say, I know I'm talking 100 miles a minute, but the beauty of this game is if you give your settlers enough tasks to do, like you could just kind of run on autopilot. So I'll have something going on this screen right here on my second screen. I got the game on the one that you can see, that you guys see that's being recorded. And I'll just kind of leave it on autopilot on default speed, and I'll just kind of work on something else or watch something else on the side. I usually will play this game and pull up some YouTube videos at the same time, and I'll just turn the music off. Which the game has great music, by the way. But yeah, so it's that kind of game where I have a lot of fun with it, man. It's just such a fun game to play, and I really appreciate the developers. They seem to listen to people like on Reddit and in comments on Steam and whatnot. And things get patched very quickly if there is a little bug. Like there is a bug with kind of the layout of these things sometimes right now, but that does get patched, and they do a great job. So like these aren't built yet, and I don't have enough resources. So somebody needs to go chop down some trees. That's going to be you, Edward. Well, as soon as you take care of the goats. Marking a lot of trees for Mr. Edward to cut down. So he'll get on that very soon. We'll just mark all these dead ones over here. It's fine. And yeah, we'll probably plant some more trees, make things look a little nice, or a little more nice. But for now, everything looks great. We got all this meat down here. We got one more deer that rots in 1 day. So we probably need the... Yeah, we got just 84 meats sitting here, right? So this rots in 3 days. So the reason why I didn't butcher up all those deers on day 2 or day 3 is then you're just going to have raw meat just sitting here, man. Unless you cook it all. I mean, you could cook it all, but then you're just going to have roasted meat sitting there, and everything is going to rot pretty quickly. So kind of take your time on this. I mean, don't... Obviously, if it's still fresh, you know, it's still good. They don't care. It's not like if it's 20% fresh, it becomes only 20% good. So take your time on cooking up food, especially in the beginning of the game. Don't rush it, because you can kind of balance out the ratio. You know, if you have cooked 2 deer, then you got a little bit of raw meat and a little bit of meals, and then you can kind of balance it out that way instead of just cooking things all at once. So let me prioritize research for a second. I need to get you not doing that. I don't know where you are. Where are you? What are you even building right now? Isabel? What are you building? Oh, there you go. Okay, you're writing. Good. I need to get you writing, and she is good at intellectual skills, obviously. So we want her doing that. Motor function 110%. Clumsiness. Nice. So Isabel's a pretty good character, man. We'll get into the roles here very soon, but hopefully, I don't think we're gonna get the what are we at here? Oh, no. Oh, we have a... No, that's in our stockpile. Oh, we're at 15. We might get it. Isabel now... Oh, Isabel now considers Edward a friend. So, Edward, it took you about a day or two, but it looks like they both now consider themselves friends. Very good job, guys. Maybe you're more than friends. I don't really know, but proud of you all. In 6 days, you're already friends. And Edward is now working on cutting, which is beautiful because we got a bunch of trees we need to cut. So we're out of wood, or we were out of wood. So yeah, we're at 16 Chronicles. I don't think we will get to... Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to 20, so that'll be day 7. But the idea here is that we're gonna put storage in this area, and I'm actually gonna dig out a little more. And I have a plan. I do have a plan. So this is going to go. Let me think here. This was right here on this. No, right here like that, and then that's gonna go down. So yeah, we're gonna come down to here. Like that, and then that, and then we're gonna go one over, and we're actually gonna go here as well. So that's gonna be kind of our storage area. We'll get Rosa digging through all that. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But the good news is we're gonna get so much limestone from this, and we'll be able to just craft that limestone right into limestone brick and start building some structures right away. So we'll probably get some brewing done in the research. We might go for not brewing. We could go fermenting next, but I want to go ahead and get that preserving food for the shells. Not too concerned about the smokehouse, but mostly just preserving food. So we'll get that done. Autosave going now, and then we'll come back for episode 3, beginning on day 7, and hopefully we should get a new settler. So stay tuned. That should be fun, and we'll see y'all then. Later.